Happy 2018, everyone. It's your Guelph Realtor, Crystal Lee Moore here, and I wanted to talk to you about mission trips. More specifically, the mission trips that I have been on, and I wanted to answer some of the questions that I get most frequently. I've now been on 6 mission trips. I just got back from Guatemala, and I've been there twice. I've been to Kenya 3 times, and I've been to New Orleans. So I'm going to briefly tell you about each trip and then what I learned. So the very first trip was 2011. I went down to New Orleans, and I went during Mardi Gras because I knew some people that were going down. I was able to help for 4 days with a company called the St. Bernard Project, and we literally rebuilt a house from the inside that had been destroyed in Hurricane Katrina. Remember, this is 5 years later, so I was shocked with the damage that was still there. And we helped these amazing people who had been defrauded by contractors. We did mudding and sanding and drywalling, and it was an amazing experience, and I got to meet some really, really cool, like-minded people who had hearts for service and just wanted to give back. If you fast forward to 2014, I was at Lakeside Church, and I heard that they wanted to send a group of people on a trip to Kenya to help, and something just called out in me, and I said, absolutely, let's do this. And I almost didn't go because I was so afraid after I found out about all of the different shots I had to get. But I did go, and it was phenomenal. We started building the foundations in a high school in Nyahururu, Kenya, and we really got to help. There's elderly that we went to visit, and we got to bond as a team, and I thought this was amazing. And I went back to Kenya 2 further times where we built different levels of the high school, and we got to go and help the children there. There's little nursery school children and the elderly, and then the high school and elementary kids. So it was really a matter of going and giving back, but getting so much because we learned so much when we were there. And the teams that I went with, sometimes they're people that you think, hey, you know what, I would totally hang out with this person. And sometimes they're people that you normally wouldn't spend time with. But at the end of the day, everybody is there, and they're all there giving their time, volunteering their time, and doing their best. And if you look at it in that framework, it's an amazing, amazing thing to be a part of. I was invited to go to Guatemala for the first time last year in 2017. And I thought, you know what, it might be a bit better for me because Kenya, as much as I love it, it's 2 weeks and it's very far away. And this was 1 week and it was in Guatemala. So I thought, you know what, let's do this. And I did. And we did a different kind of building. We actually assembled bunk beds. And there's a village in Guatemala called Yalu. And we brought beds to these people. And some of them had never had a bed before. And even a bed to share. They were sleeping on mats on the floor. And Guatemala isn't always warm, and it can be really cold, and it can be really unpleasant to have to sleep on the floor. So the fact that we were able to bring these people beds was amazing. And we also got to go and visit orphanages because there's a lot of kids in Guatemala that don't have parents that can care for them. And the rules have changed, so in order for the kids to be adopted, it has to be a Guatemalan family, and there aren't enough right now. So we went to visit a couple of orphanages and just spend time with the kids, and we donated funds as well, and it was really amazing. This year, we not only donated bunk beds to Yalu, but we donated stoves, and these are wood-efficient stoves. So instead of a pile of wood lasting 2 days, this pile of wood's going to last 6 months. So imagine how much better it is going to be for those people. It really changes you going on a mission trip. It's volunteering, and it's adventure because you also get to see a new country, and I really recommend it. If you have any questions about this or about the real estate market here in Guelph, I'm always happy to help. I'm your Guelph Realtor, Crystal Lee Moore, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.